Hi there, here's the newly launched Realme Pad. Oops, Realme Pad Mini. And I was really intrigued by this one. It's small of course, but I realized this is just the perfect size for me. It's easier to hold and I can actually even use it with one hand to some extent, especially if you're scrolling on Instagram or just browsing the web. It's so compact, you'll just love this size. Now my favorite feature is SIM card support, which is such an underrated thing. You get 4G LTE, so you can use this tab anywhere without worrying about Wi-Fi or mobile hotspot. And trust me, when people say we use our laptop or tablets with mobile hotspot outside, I think that's just a workaround. Having 4G LTE gives you the freedom to use this device anytime, anywhere, truly making it portable. By the way, I've been using this for a week. Let me take you through a quick unboxing followed by a review where I'll tell you what's good and what's not, so you can decide if you should buy this Realme Pad Mini or not. Let's begin. So finally we have the Realme Pad Mini. You can see the image of the pad. On the side here it's mentioned Realme Pad Mini. Towards the back, some manufacturing details. On the top are some key specifications. Ultra slim design, 8.7-inch large display, 6400 mAh battery, powerful Unisoc T616 processor, 18-watt quick charge, Realme UI for pad, some manufacturing details. This is a 4GB RAM, 64GB storage variant, grey color, MRP is 23,999 and this is a 4G LTE variant. There is also a Wi-Fi variant available. Alright, let's open it up. Right on the top is the pad itself. Oh wow, just beautiful. Alright, we'll keep it on the side. And here you have the user manual. You have the SIM ejector pin as well, a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, and a 18-watt charging brick. So let's start with the display. It comes with an 8.7-inch LCD display with a resolution of 1340 by 800 pixels. Now on paper, it's not a full HD display, but still it's quite clear, images look crisp and the text is really sharp. If you're someone who loves to read a lot of books on your tablet, you don't have to worry about sharpness and clarity. The display also produces some decent colors, it's vibrant and bright enough. The bezels are quite slim, but notice that they are a little thicker on the top and bottom. Frankly, it doesn't trouble me because it gives me enough space to hold it and avoids accidental touches. Also, I really like these curved edges. Goes so well with the design, giving it a very clean look. Now the top bezel houses a 5 megapixel camera that you can use to take selfies, but ideally designed for video calls. Now if you remember in the previous Realme Pad, the camera was actually on the side bezel, making it perfect if you had to place it horizontally on a table for video calls. Like, my worry is, will the eye line look right when the camera is on the side and you are looking right in the center? So we thought, let's test it. So here I am holding the phone in portrait mode and the video clarity and audio quality is really good. The eyeline matches perfectly in portrait mode. Now let's flip the screen to landscape. The orientation is perfect if the opposite person is using a laptop. The window goes almost edge to edge. Very clear, and I'm actually looking in the center of the display and the eyeline didn't look odd. It looked like any other video call where the camera is usually on the top. So yes, I can confidently say that you can use the Realme Pad Mini in landscape mode and portrait mode for video calls. Coming to the build. Now the Realme Pad Mini comes in aluminium alloy body and looks very premium the moment you get your hands on it. Weighing at just 374 grams with 7.6 mm thickness, it's so light that you can easily hold in one hand without worrying about it slipping off. The back is super clean and with this grey matte finish, it barely attracts any fingerprints or smudges. On the top left is a single 8 megapixel camera. Then dual stereo speakers, one on the top and one at the bottom. The good thing is that they are symmetrical for that balanced audio experience. At the bottom is a USB-C port and a microphone. On the top is a 3.5mm headphone jack. On the other side is the power/standby button and the volume rockers. And finally on the other side is a hybrid SIM tray that can house 2 nano SIM cards or 1 nano SIM card and 1 micro SD card that you can expand up to 1 TB. Wow! Well, this is one really well-built tablet, without a doubt. I so wish that the Realme Pad Mini shipped with a case, preferably a flip case, and I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of third-party vendors making them soon. And I highly recommend you get one because you don't want to drop it. Also, tablets are ideally supposed to be placed in landscape mode where you are working, watching a movie or watching a video. So you at least get a tab holder. I'll link a few in the description, will be very handy. Now, I've been consuming a lot of media on this baby. YouTube videos look just amazing. And even though the panel supports just 60 Hz, those videos look really smooth. Also watched a lot of content from Netflix and Prime Videos. Thanks to Widevine L1 certification, it will support the max resolution of the display. Coming to the performance. So the Realme Pad Mini is running the new Unisoc T616 SoC, which performs pretty well. We ran the Antutu benchmark and we got about 2,19,600, almost 2,20,000, which is excellent for a budget tablet. Amazing. Then the Realme Pad Mini is running Android 11. There you go, with Realme UI, which is almost like stock Android. There's no bloatware, there's no ads, just clean phone apps along with Google apps. It's overall smooth with no lag or stutter. Multitasking, opening closing apps work really well. In fact, you can even open two apps simultaneously side by side. Works great for those looking for productivity. Watch your favorite YouTube video on one side and write your notes on the other. And if you want to go to the next level of productivity, I suggest you connect a wireless keyboard and Bluetooth mouse with this. Sadly, I don't have the keyboard handy at this time, but I'd like shown them in the Realme Pad video. It works perfectly with this too. So you can type your emails, complete your work on Word, Excel, Docs very efficiently. Then once you have the SIM card inserted, you will actually be able to answer and end calls directly from this tab. You'll need to plug in a wired earphone or simply use the speaker to talk. Of course, you can still use the Bluetooth earphones too. But that's not the most ideal way to take phone calls. But yes, you can receive and answer phone calls. That will work perfectly. By the way, I know a lot of you must be thinking, yes, you can actually install and use WhatsApp too on this. And the messaging and the video call experience, trust me, is next level. Because everything is so much more spread out and clear. It's great. Now, one important point to remember. This Realme Pad Mini lacks a fingerprint scanner, but you can set a PIN password, a pattern password or a regular password or even face unlock. Now face unlock here works really well and it's also very fast. However, the downside is that it struggles in dimly lit situations. Now let's check out gaming, and what better way than everyone's favorite BGMI. Now this worked pretty well considering the CPU capabilities. We got about 25 to 30 FPS. I played for about 15 minutes. Yes, the tablet did get hot, but I didn't see any lag, a few drop frames here and there, but trust me, nothing major. Also worth mentioning, the controls are so well spread out that the gaming experience is genuinely fun, even for a casual gamer like me. Now it's good to have cameras on a tab, and we get an 8 megapixel rear and a 5 megapixel front camera, which I would personally use them more for productive reasons than just taking pictures. Like you can use the rear camera to quickly scan a document and the front camera for video calls. Frankly, for me, tabs are work devices or multimedia devices, not a device designed to take pictures. But for the price, it still does a decent job. Here are some 8 megapixel pictures taken from the rear camera, and here are some taken with the 5 megapixel front camera. Alright, coming to the battery. Well, this tab might seem small, but it comes with a huge 6400 mAh battery. Now, I can't put an exact number of hours because I've been using this for gaming, for movies, for so many other things. But I'll say it's got a super solid battery life and should get through 2 days easily. Unless you're using this for gaming, because that would drastically reduce battery life. No surprises on that. But what's surprising is that we get just an 18-watt charger with this, which takes a little over 2 hours to fully charge. But thoda fast charge hota to better hota. Alright, it's time to check out the prices. Well, it's available in two variants. There's a Wi-Fi only variant and there's a 4G LTE variant. The base 3GB RAM with 32GB Wi-Fi only variant starts at just 10,999, going all the way to just 14,999 for a 4GB RAM with 64GB storage, and this is with LTE. There are some bank discounts that can get you a flat 2,000 off. I'll mention all the variants and their prices below in the description. The sale starts on 2nd of May on Flipkart and the Realme website. Well, this is one tablet that gets most of the things spot on, especially for the price. You can give this to your child to watch videos, use it on the flight to watch movies, or carry it with you simply to check your emails and do some productive work. It truly defines the meaning of portability. Small tab, yet a big 8.7-inch display. Above that, 4G LTE, so you can literally work from anywhere. It's available in two colors. This is grey. There's also another blue color. I'll leave the links for all in the description. You should definitely check it out. So I hope this video was helpful. If there are any questions, mention them down in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them all. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.